Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is probably going to be a short video, but it's just kind of a garage update, you know, what's going, what's staying, and maybe some plans for stuff. But first off, I'm going to pull down here to the shop because I do need to check the air pressure in these tires and do all that kind of maintenance type stuff. I'm going to retorque all the wheels and all that kind of thing. But I'm gonna run down here real quick, and guess I'll see y'all here in just a second. But thought I would show y'all. I've talked about it before, but the intake on this truck. Now this truck is cold, and that was about 1500 RPM, which is a cold start RPM about. But anyways. Let's get to it. So we're gonna start out here, but work our way in. What we got our little parking lot over here, but we got the Jeeps. Guess we can start off with the red Jeep, or the black Jeep here. Now the black Jeep, probably going to keep it for a little while. I was going to flip it, but the amount of modifications I'm going to do to this thing, that way I can comfortably drive it, probably not going to be able to sell it very easily. For one, my seat. And yes, I know I look like a mess, but the seat, this is where I have to sit. So I have to make custom brackets so I can move the seat back to about here. It needs to go up a little bit, but this is about where it's going to be. And then after that, I'm going to move the rear seat back of course I have the quick disconnect steering wheel, which is right there. But after this, now my issue is seat belts. Seat belts in this thing are very low. They're too low for me, so they have to come up and over my shoulders and then back down. So these are probably going to have to change. And another thing after that is my head hits the roof, so I'm going to have to take this out. And I thought about doing some kind of a like a removable hardtop like the JK. I've looked into that, so y'all let me know what y'all think about doing that down below. But I have thought about that a lot here in the last couple weeks or so. But pretty much just cutting along through here and then down through here. That way I can remove this and the whole roof to give me more headroom. Because like I said, I do hit the roof, and I'll show y'all. For me to get in, so this is getting in right here. So I'm hitting the roof. So what I have to do, up and under, and then get in like that, which is kind of a pain. So if I could kind of remove some of this, that would make my life a lot easier, especially with the seat being this far back. Another thing is I'm going to have to do a little bit of rearranging on these pedals. I'm going to have to spread them out a little bit and pull them back a little bit. For me, another thing I wanted to do, I didn't intend to make this video this long, but anyways, another thing I want to do is do the removable doors. I've seen a lot of people do that. But anyways, moving on from the black Jeep. Also, I need to readjust my spring hangers, because you can see it's rubbing. And I still need to trim this fender. But onto the parts Jeep. What I'm going to do with this is just like it sounds, parts Jeep. I'm going to strip it down, I'm going to pull the motor out, transmission, axles, all of that. And then I'm going to cut that fender structure off about here and remove from here forward and graft on to this Jeep. And then after that, I'm just gonna scrap the tub and fill it full of a bunch of old parts that I have around here that I don't need. Now, on to this red Jeep. I'm not doing anything crazy with it. I'm replacing this fender structure. I'm gonna replace it right there at that pinch weld forward. New hood, of course, which I got on that Jeep. I'm gonna have to order a fender. I have a bumper over there off of this Jeep that I'm gonna put on here. I have the grill off that other Jeep with the headlights and all that, and the wiring harness. So about the only thing that I have to order for this thing is a fender and paint, of course. But I'm not gonna paint this whole Jeep. I think it's blendable, so I think I can blend it in to the door and that fender over there and maybe repaint that cowl, and that should be good to go. Also, got to figure out the starting issue. That shouldn't be a big deal. And then an airbox. I do have to put a new airbox in it, but that's not a big deal. That other Jeep's got one as well. Now, some of this other stuff around here, I'm going to explain a little bit too. Now, this truck here, this 79, is not mine. I've gotten questions about that. It is not mine. This is my uncle's truck that he bought and wants fixed up, and we might fix it, or we might put this motor and transmission into another body, because this truck is very rusted. Let's see, right there, all along the bottom, and then this bedside is completely eat, and then down there, and there's actually holes in the bed floor. So this thing needs a lot of work. So he's debating on what he wants to do with this. It does have a built motor and a built transmission, so we might just graft that stuff into a car or another truck or something like that. And then the Ranger here, I know a lot of people ask about it too. It is my other uncle's. Actually the one that's moving to Biloxi, who we go down there all the time with. This is his, and the Toyota down there is his, and then his boat is also down here. I think he's looking at selling this, but I don't know. I'm not going to mess with that until he says what he wants to do with it. But now I'm going to move into the shop and go from there. Also, the square body over there, I think either I'm going to try to put it back together and sell it, might put it back together and keep it, or might just part it out. I don't know, but I'll figure that out one day. Also, before we move into the shop, the white truck here. I know a lot of people ask about this truck. A lot of people want to see this truck done. I get it. I do too. But my deal with it is, when I do wheels and tires, when I buy the wheels, get them ordered, all that stuff, I want to do the suspension at the same time I do the wheels. That way I'm not kicking around a set of, $4,000 or $5,000 set of wheels here in the shop and all that kind of stuff. Wheels and tires, about a $5,000 setup. I don't want to be rolling that around, scratching it up, kicking them around, all that stuff, and then have to tear it back down for suspension. Like I said, that just don't make sense for me. Oh, another scratch. That was great. But I do want to get a bunch of stuff done before I do that. Like I said, I know a lot of people ask about it, and a lot of people want to see it done, but there's so much that I need to do and want to do before then. This is kind of a back burner type deal. This is my only vehicle right now that I can drive, that is licensed and insured and all that. So this is my daily for right now. I don't need to be tearing it apart. And now the car. And on the white truck, I plan to have it done by my birthday, which was the 6th of this month, April 6th. But that didn't happen. But anyways, the car. This car, I'm hoping to have done by the end of the month. Now, you can see, been sanding a little bit on the hood. I didn't go very much, but my main focus of last night was the side. I still got to do the body lines, the mirrors here, the roof, the front half of the fender, the bumper, and then the rest of this side over here. Now this side doesn't need very much, but I'm gonna get this done, get it painted, and I'm hoping the end of the month it will be done. And y'all will see what I have planned for it. This thing, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I guess I'm just gonna pull the front diff and suspension out and just scrap the frame. But that's, for right now, that's about it, guys. Now we got the four-wheelers. That thing is finished as far as I'm concerned. This thing, this thing is, I don't know. I don't ride it as much as I thought I would, but might do some new wheels and tires. I don't know, but and then the blue truck. Also, for the blue truck, I do have new parts for it. I got a new fog light bumper right there, and the platinum grill over here that needs stripped and painted. But again, that was one of them back burner type things. I want to get this car done. I want to get the red Jeep done. I want to get the black Jeep done. That way I can drive the black Jeep and maybe tear down the white truck. But I'd rather buy these with the wheel money and make money than buy wheels and just have a nice truck. That's just me, you know. I'm gonna go back out here real quick with the white truck. Now, I do have tires. You can see them kind of over there. But the wheels, the wheel situation, I could have bought wheels. I've had the opportunity to buy wheels several times. But, you know, like I said, I got a bunch of stuff I want to do. I want to build another garage right here. That way I'm not having to work out here and all that kind of stuff. That's just one thing that is kind of a, it'll get done when it get done, I guess. But like I said, I could buy wheels right now if I wanted to, but I want the new shop here with the lift and all that stuff. That way I'm not working here in the mud and the dirt or shuffling stuff around in here and all of that kind of thing. And then have a parking lot out here. This sits outside all the time, which sucks. And I'll actually, well, you can kind of see the dirt build up on this poor truck. And then the roof, I don't know if y'all can see that, but the roof is terrible. It's got black streaks all over it. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. That's another thing, is I have been driving around a lot in my spare time looking at carport buildings for this thing, because I hate leaving it outside, especially when it's raining. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this truck is filthy. And I legit washed this thing like a week and a half ago. But it is what it is, guys. Now I'm gonna go look at more carport buildings and see if I can find something, because I want to get a shop built. I do want to do that. We need to do some fixing on this one, repaint it and all that stuff, and then I want to clear this out. We have a carport shed that is it's a camper shed is what it is. It's not here, it's at a family member's house. And we do own it. Now we do have to tear it down and bring it over here, but I want to get a slab poured thick enough for a lift, and then flatten all this out. That way we can do that, have the building. I want to connect it to this shop. There's just a bunch of stuff to do. I know I've missed a couple videos in the last month or so, and I apologize for that, but I've been running ragged here trying to figure everything out. But guys, like everything, we will figure it out. It just takes time, a lot of time. But anyways guys, I'm gonna go look for some more carports for the old white truck here. I guess I'll talk to you guys Monday. This is gonna be Friday's video, so I know every time I say this something happens with the computer, but happy Friday if this video does go up on Friday. If not, happy whenever. But thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment down below, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys, hope y'all have a great day. Also another thing guys, real quick before I go, we're still here at the house, but if my energy hasn't been the same lately as it normally is, I do apologize for that. I've just been super busy with everything. And also another thing that I have been looking for is a partner that can help me do these videos and everything else. I know a lot of people, or some people, have commented saying, hey, you know, we would like to see you work other than just hearing what you did or whatever. But I have been looking for someone to help me film or help work on all this stuff around here. But it's just one of them things, finding someone that you trust or a friend or whatever. Now, I don't have very many friends. Most of my friends are family, and I hate asking family for help. That's just me, you know. But I have been looking for somebody to help do that kind of thing. But so far it's just me. You know, last night I worked until like 1:30 in the morning on this car. Woke up at like 6:30 this morning, and today has been kind of a lazy day for me. Right now it is, let's see, I don't know if y'all see that, 2:18. It's been just kind of a lazy day for me. I've done a bunch of the paperwork type things and account type stuff, money stuff, all that kind of fun stuff. But oh well, it is what it is. It's tough making these daily videos for y'all, but I get up, do it every day. So anyways guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching, hope y'all have a great day.